I'm with the very impressive Aenugu, who is MD at TheTechForce. Now, TheTechForce deliver a number of different security services, so why don't you introduce a little bit about what they are?
Okay, TechForce, here we exist to help IT managers and security managers make their job a bit easy, deliver a peace of mind by offering solutions and products. So some of the services we offer are email phishing and security awareness training, as well as endpoint security and patch management, vulnerability assessments, and then finally cyber essentials. So just getting the basic cyber hygiene sorted for businesses. Yeah.
Now, you founded TechForce, so what made you sort of come through your career and make that leap to doing your own firm?
There are a number of reasons, but the main reason being, I believe I'm here to create something big, make an impact. So I left my job and started out this company. We started as an IT support business, but slowly the demand was more on the security side. And the biggest issue many companies have is awareness, education of their employees or awareness to the board. So yeah, we sold off the IT support business and then just focusing on cybersecurity.
Amazing.
Yeah. I always believe in helping people, so that's what we do. Simple, but we charge them for it.
Well, I'm sure they value it.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk quite a lot about phishing and awareness, but patch management is a big thing. You know, how many attacks have we seen this year where actually it comes back to, not being patched, right? So are you seeing an increase in demand in that space as well?
Absolutely. Patch management and vulnerability management is an increasing area, especially since we're offering cyber essentials now. When the company go for our Cyber Essentials Plus certification, as part of it, we have to scan their environment. And when you scan their environment, even some of the businesses who think their patches are up to date, they're really surprised to see what the results would come out.
Wow.
Yeah, and then, oh, right, can we have, some solution for this? But generally, even, NCSC, the Scottish government, UK government are pushing the cybersecurity and awareness. And the patching is the biggest.
Yeah.
If there is there are no silver bullets in cybersecurity, but patching can get you as close as to a silver bullet.
And we hear a lot about, can you just patch everything? Why can't you just do that? What's your take on that sort of debate?
You can't just patch everything. You have to understand your business, and you have to put your strategy to help the business, to be in line with the business. Sometimes there are patches available which may not be the best to apply straight away. But client systems always, go for it. But servers are that's what your business impact analysis, your risk assessment says, right? What happens if you apply a patch to the server and it goes offline or it playing up? So that's when you have to understand the risk and the importance, and then work as per your business.
Now, cyber awareness has been the big topic this year. People have talked about people, processes and technology, and people being the number one thing they want to focus on. So what are some of the strategies you've deployed to increase awareness?
So awareness or user education has been the biggest issue, and it still is the big issue, because the humans are the last line of defense in our business, right? So what we do is we try to, there is a thing, repetition. We often forget about the repetition in training employees, providing that awareness courses. Being aware doesn't mean we care. Right. So we have to work on that, changing the behaviors of employees, changing the culture, having a security culture. So to answer your question, what we do is we send out regular phishing tests to users to measure where they are, to get a measurement of the organization, security awareness across the organization. And then we send out, fun games, puzzles, short courses like 2-minute videos. We do have a Netflix-like series as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I watched a few episodes myself, and I never realized how security awareness training videos can be so gripping.
Okay.
Yeah, they're really brilliant. So a number of different things. We put posters on communal areas. The one thing we need to make sure is connect to the users emotionally. What's in it for them? How does it help them in their personal life? And then once they see it, it's easy to get the buy-in. So we do a number of things. Yeah.
And we're hearing a little bit more about that actually good security hygiene at work helps you have good security at home. So is that something you're seeing come through as well?
Absolutely. So one of the things we advise our clients or when we go on site is, pull the senior managers or line managers in the business into a boardroom for like 20 minutes or half an hour session and go through their personal accounts, like have I been pawned or dark web ID, something like that, to show what's out there about them. And also most people nowadays got these emails saying, we caught you watching porn, and we are in your system. We think this is your password, and then people realize, yes, that is my password. And when we show that to them how they got the password in these meetings, they're like, wow, So we get the buy-in straight away from there, and then it trickles down from the top.
Yeah.
Yeah. So users can see how it benefits them in their personal life when they're using Facebook or banking or whatever. Yeah. The best example is two-factor authentication.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Now you mentioned phishing and testing employees on phishing campaigns. It's a little bit controversial. Should you or shouldn't you test your employees? So where are you coming out on that?
Right. Okay. We just posted a video and a blog post about this. It really depends on who is organizing the tests and what's your end goal. Why? Understand your why. Why are you doing this? What we say to our clients, or when we run this test, we are doing this to understand, to get a measure of where the users are in this security awareness journey, right? We are not here to punish them. We are not using it as a catching out exercise. We need to train employees, show them, talk to them, and then you can then say, okay, we've been training you properly, but why are you still flicking? Where can we do better? So that's the approach we suggest you take it. Often what happens is a number of people just send out phishing campaigns without providing training or proper training, and then try to punish users, which is not good. Earlier when I was talking, that's the LinkedIn post. Naveen commented, there is a company in Saudi Arabia, they have a policy saying if you click on a phishing link 5 times, you will face a dismissal from the company.
Wow.
How serious. But saying that, that statement could look bad, but it would be interesting to see how many people they dismissed. They may not, they may have been providing proper training. So they have policy like if you click once, you get training. You click 2 times, you get counseled. You click 3 times, your appraisal could affect, and then 5 times you face a dismissal. So there are several stages, and then I believe they are working on their security awareness training as well.
And where people are clicking on these links, we hear all sorts of reasons. Some people know it's a phishing link, but they're just curious what happened. Some people are a bit tired that day and didn't really pay that much attention. So what are the main reasons you see come back for why people have clicked on those links?
The one reason, single biggest reason people click on the links are urgency. These emails, every phishing email that's coming in, it's asking for immediate action. Either they are sending you, a iTunes account, your iTunes account is expiring, or your iTunes account is breached. You need to reset your password immediately, or update your payment details immediately, or your PayPal, your LinkedIn, Office 365, every email is asking for your urgent attention. That's the easy giveaway. When something is asking for urgent attention, which you're not expecting the email, then ask again, should I take an action?
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason. And there are a few other reasons, but that's the biggest. Usually some people in the middle of doing whatever they're doing, like finance controllers especially, they have a low number of spreadsheets to work with. And then when they get the email request, which looks like from a CEO or somebody at the top, oh, I need you to transfer some money, they are like, oh, right, okay, this is coming from CEO, let's get this done, and then I can go back to whatever I was doing, right? So that's another reason.
Mm-hmm.
And then next thing you know is they lost 20 grand or 60 grand.
So what sort of percentage decrease do you see once you've put this training in and you've done these campaigns?
Usually when we do initial campaign where company didn't have a security training in place, awareness training in place before, we get 28 to 35% click rate, people clicking, 60-65% open rate. So if you think about it, 50% of the people who are opening are clicking on it. So that's a high risk. Over a period of time, 12 months to 18 months, it goes down to 4-3%, but it depends on the retention of the employees as well.
Mm-hmm.
You get new starts and then you train them again. So yeah. If you implement the training properly, understand your why and implement accordingly, understand your business and implement the awareness training accordingly, it can do wonders.
Well, if you're looking ahead at the coming 12 months, what do you think we're going to see more of within security?
Especially in our domain, we're going to see more and more phishing and smishing. Phishing is phone phishing. So somebody spoofing the phone numbers or HMRC, or it's already happening, but it's increasingly high at the moment. And also social engineering scams. For example, somebody texting you saying, hey Carla, I used to own this number, your phone number, a number of years ago. I'm trying to log into this website. Can you do me a favor? You're going to receive a text. Can you tell me what the 6-digit code is? It's clever, right?
Yeah, that's a bit scary.
So we're going to see a lot of them, and voicemail as a phone phishing. We had a football club down in central belt of Scotland. They lost 1.2 million pounds. So we're going to see a lot of them. And also, bad actors are getting really, really clever. If you look at number of phishing websites nowadays, which are using secure websites, more than 50% of the phishing websites are using secure websites. In 2017, that was 5%. So that's like 10 times increase.
Yeah.
It's only going to get worse. So awareness and education is absolutely critical.
Yeah, no, amazing. They're very good tips.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you very much for speaking with us today. I think that's been really useful.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you.
It's brilliant.